today. From Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they interplay. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike it. Times had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. They'll look to throw. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Taking it about the 16. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here. 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. 2 trips to the end zone, and it got his man complete. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and the result for the Colts is a touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time. They were up to the challenge.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Up the middle they go. Raymond. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You look at this Colt defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 88 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 47 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to in their conference.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
On second down, Merritt. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. You talk about this Falcon defense. Well, they've been excellent against the pass, the #6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Merritt, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. The Colts at 6-2 to start play. They come in off a loss last time out, but overall they've been playing pretty well. 6 wins in 8 prior to that defeat.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Include, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right, we back rolling, man. We back rolling. My head shit should be working, man. I got one person watching. What it do? Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, and share this video.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10, just outside the 30.
This ain't even live people I'm playing, man. It's pretty confused.
Now a handoff up the middle. Merritt. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down.
Ain't none of these players on my team.
He was
what I'm
well
gonna do, man? I'm
over
gonna go
100
ahead
yards
and start a
last
whole
week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before, that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue, just make sure you feed me the football? And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Clement. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Clement.
Come on, hang on to this.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Cut his ass.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fall into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Going for it, man. Out top. And I'm going to get it what?
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Looking to throw. Clement. They'll roll him out right.
Out of there.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Merritt. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
This 2nd and 4.
Make sure y'all subscribe, share, and like. Subscribe, share, and like this video. You watching the video.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Definitely.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense.
In the red zone. Why not?
With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Can't stop it.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The big man gets on.
They'll run it here with Wilkins. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts have taken the lead.
The fridge.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Should I go for 2? Go for 2? Go for the field goal. What should I do? What should I do? Field goal.
And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
Field goal. Beto Teskiti here. What does that mean? I'm going to take that as go for 2.
Try and run it here. And he'll get into the end zone.
He's right.
That gives his guys an 8-point lead.
I went for 2, man. Right on for that. Make sure you subscribe, share, and like. Coach actually doing good this year, though, man. That's the squad, man. Coach going all the way to the Super Bowl, man. You heard it here first. Coach going to the ship, boy. I ain't playing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and
Coach
send
won the
this one
Super Bowl. I was
away.
in college when I was a freshman in college. It was at 06, 07.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Yeah.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Defense,
Yeah,
man.
that's
Like I
always
said, man,
a
this
question
defense
that you
sucks,
have
so
when
I
you
can't
have
do
to come
nothing.
off the bench after
I don't
having
know what
sat
it
there
is.
for a long time.
Formulation ain't
Are
right,
you
man.
ready to go?
Too many
Are you
stars on
loosened
one
up?
team.
But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
You get a loss on first down, it's over. For some reason, this defense can't close that on third. Third down is the hardest down. Let me see. They're going to run it again. I know they're going to run it again. I don't figure the
Well,
computer
the first
out.
play of the
Nah,
drive
he going
lost 4. Now
empty
they'll look to
back.
move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Get in there.
He'll look to throw.
I knew it, man.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they work this well upfield.
Now that was my
45.
fault right there. That
That'll
was
wind
a
up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. They'll look to throw here on first down. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage,
I
too.
thought he was about to pick that off, man. Who is it? 33. Dropping. Getting fired. I know what I got to do with this defense real quick, man. I got to make some subs, man. I got to make some subs back there. Let me go ahead and do some adjusting. It's first quarter. Let's go ahead and get this out the way. Where that free safety at? Because he sucks. Yeah, he's garbage. That was his play. He's supposed to be the help over the top. What are you doing, Modro? Oh, he a rookie. That's what it is. Okay, get him out of there. My cornerbacks need some help. He needs to be swapped out. This guy right here. And then move Aldridge. Scandrick. There we go. Let's get some speed because them receivers is kind of fast on the Falcons. Right on. He should be cool. Yeah, he good right here. I'll keep him right there. This I'm gonna make a switch right here. I'm gonna put and then put Edison at the one. Ooh, that ain't gonna work. Let me think. Okay. Yeah, they ain't gonna let him go up to that far. Put him at the right end. Maybe I can get some pressure. Where'd he go? Yeah, they playing. See, they ain't trying to let him go on the alright, that should be cool.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
What is the first? Oh yeah, they got the play.
Line of scrimmage,
Probably
the
play
31
action right
now
here.
on 1st and 10. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Oh, we need to pick, man.
2nd and 9
Turnover.
now. Now they go screen.
Oh.
It's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A nice gain of 21 yards.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, It's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
They'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
They're going to have to beat me to the rear. I ain't running that far.
Hands it off out of the gun. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for touchdown.
From 4 yards out, and the Falcons have come back to make it a 2-point game.
I seen the empty backfield, yep. Oh, damn. He could have tried to run it, man.
And it's good to make it 15-14, 1-point game. So that one, an 8-play drive, it spans 75 yards.
Yeah, only choice.
The end result, and it ran a touchdown. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And mind you, this is the computer I'm playing against.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Last week, over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. We were talking with him on the field before the game. He said simply, I was in a groove. He obviously was.
And I think he's been a little modest about that, being in a groove. That's a big-time game right there. And I think he feels like his entire team is coming along with him because they're creating spaces and holes for him to run through. He's making people miss, running through tackles. They are locked in a big way and confident about this game as well.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Clement. Able to find the open man. That's complete. A big play there for Indy. 41 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Clement.
Bro.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fortunate to
Let me go ahead and get him out because he'd be tripping sometimes too, yeah. Quarterback situation going on here. And it's so crazy that the game mimics the actual time that you're in. Because usually when I be playing with the coach, buddy, what's going on? There we go. Usually when I play with the coach, man, they be
maintain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Merritt, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
I still got one viewer. You must have got shit.
Now it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Curtis. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 30.
You got me.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
So this This has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question is,
come on, man. This offensive line is horrible, bro.
Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
Which I won't bet.
A long way to go.
Touchdown right here. One play.
Down for the 8th play of the drive.
One play.
Looking to throw. Curtis. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Touchdown, Colts. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Colts are able to widen their advantage. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage
right
there.
I'm
going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Oh, shit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8.
Hang your head, boy. Pick it up.
So that drive takes him down the field.
We don't worry that.
8 plays.
We ain't trying no explanation.
Indianapolis touchdown.
This the computer, man. If I was playing online, boy, I'd be detonated.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I don't even play online, boy. I ain't gonna do that.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. They be right there. It's just like they
get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Oh, I got that.
Goes for 24 yards.
Well, certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than most of them now know their limits.
Got it.
And the Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
1-4. Yeah, 1-4. Okie doke. Hit him with the okie doke.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And another timeout taken by the Colts. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Okie Eagle 3. Watch this. Oh, he ran?
They'll try to run it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little game.
I kind of figured they was going to run it, though. The computer always
there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent
game. You got to be careful with the computer because they go off and get play you for. I wasn't blitzing that thing. He's only going 3-4 real quick.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
What you mean? Dropping that nickel back. Dropping that nose back. Oh, my God.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200+ right now. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football. As they've got him with a 1st and 10.
That's definitely a run.
Up the middle they go. Raymond. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot.
They're trying to get in the red zone. Red zone,
now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Back
to throw now on first down. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
See, they know I'm in the goal line. They're going to try to go on an empty back. Computer be cheating.
They're going to look to throw.
Sneaky. I think that.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Falcons are back within a couple of the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And this is now a 1-point game. So that winds up a 7-point.
Man, I got to put this microphone on record real quick. So y'all keep all heads watching this shit and no microphone.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Merritt, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Curtis. Over the middle, it's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
They'll run on first down. Merritt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Looking to throw. Curtis. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Off the play fake. Curtis rolling to his left. His throw incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, Merritt, and he'll go down at the 28. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Back to throw. Curtis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. When the Falcons' defense stands tall, they'll get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier.